feel capable of carrying out this role, I will assign it to Commander LaForge and return you to tactical. It appears we will be required to ignite the midnight petroleum, sir. It was a lie. Another lie. I am sorry if I have ended our friendship. Mr. Hobson, you will carry out my orders or I will relieve you of duty. Mr. Data. Nicely done. Sir.
And greetings everybody, and welcome to another JeSter Reviews. Now today we're going to be looking at the Courier Pilot Raider, and it is a T6-X. Now it's going to be a rather quick review today because there is no ship's tailor and there is no bridge to speak of. It's just that ordinary bridge that Cryptic normally gives away with free ships. Not what I would have expected really for a premium ship. I would have expected something. So as you can see, it's actually a cockpit. So a bridge really wouldn't fit this ship anyway. So yes, I won't waste your time going to the bridge or the ship's tailor because literally there's nothing else to see about this ship. But I picked this up off the exchange for approximately 700 million EC. Yes, I was a bit taken up in the moment, I'm afraid. But it looked alright and I fancied it, so I thought, well, we'll have a go at it. As you can see, it's definitely different from the normal Star Trek Online ships, isn't it? You see the little deflector dish there, of course. And the good thing about this ship is it has little twizzly bits around the outside. And what we'll do is we'll try and move her for you to see that happening. Now a lot of people don't actually like this effect. I personally don't mind it. Yes, I do actually like the movement of this ship, although it is a little bit disconcerting. And I can actually see why a lot of people feel that this is going to be a good ship for PvP. Now, moving on to the console, we have the universal debris screen. And that gives us a plus 23.8 physical and kinetic damage resistance rating, which increases based on throttle above 50%. You also get a plus 21.4 plasma damage with energy weapons. Now, what I like about this is, well, tell you what, let's read this little bit here. It's immune to physical and kinetic damage from forward 90-degree arc for 30 seconds or until 112,700 damage prevented, plus 200% flight speed and turn rate, so you can ram into a foe to deal kinetic damage equal to the maximum capacity of immunity shield strength, and it ignores shields and removes remaining immunity shield, which means basically after you've done the deed, you have to wait for the cooldown period before you can reuse it. Now I have actually used this on a few occasions. It's difficult because of the speed and one thing and another. It's really difficult to coordinate it, but I have done it. You most probably would have better results going against a Borg cube, but I haven't actually tried it on that yet. Now if we look at the Masteries at tier 1, we get precise weapon systems, which gives us a plus 5 accuracy rating. Tier 2, tactical maneuvers, which gives us a plus 5 defense rating. Tier 3 is enhanced weapon systems, and that gives you a plus 10% kinetic and energy damage. Tier 4 is enhanced weapon banks, and that gives you an increased critical severity by plus 15%. And Tier 5, we have the trait Special Delivery. Now this is mines from pilot abilities, pilot cooldown reduction from pilot maneuvers. Activating a pilot maneuver grants a 20% cooldown reduction for pilot bridge officer abilities. Activating activating pilot BOF abilities or pilot maneuvers creates 3 times photon mines with a 4,335.4 kinetic damage, 20% shield penetration per mine. Now, I don't think we'll get round to using this trait today. I'm not really yeah, I don't really like mines, to be honest with you. I'm not keen on them, but you know, you never know. The mines might grow on me, if you like, as time goes on. But I've never been a mine specialist or a mine fan, to be honest with you. But there you go. There's the trait. Now, if we move on to the stations, you get 2 Lieutenant Commander Universal Stations. You get 1 Lieutenant Universal Stroke Miracle Worker Station, 1 Ensign Universal Station, and a Commander Tactical Stroke Pilot Station. Now, this particular seating arrangement lends itself to Beam Overload 3 and Cannon Scatter Volley 3, although you may struggle to get emergency power to Weapons 3 if you choose to use the Lieutenant Commander slot for a science station like I've done. Okay, just before we take her out on a little Japori run, let's just have a quick look at her, shall we? The design. Well, it is definitely different. It really is different. I do like the engine bit here. I do like the design of the rear part of the ship. I think that's really, really cool, to be honest with you. Yeah. It is definitely different, isn't it? And as I say, we'll get her moving a little bit for you, so you can just see this rotational effect. The turn rate is quite good. It's extremely maneuverable. Yeah. Right, so literally enough of all this going around and around. Let's take her into a Japori run and we'll have a go with the Cannon Scatter Volley, shall we? So here we are on a Japori run. Let's see how she performs, shall we? Hold on to your hats. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little demonstration there of what this little pilot raider can do. She certainly is quite a handful. And yeah, I quite like her. I'm going to have to get to grips with her a little bit more. But yeah, I wasn't keen when I first got her. But she's actually grown on me since I picked her up. Yeah, I didn't get her from a lockbox. I picked her up off the exchange for 700 million EC. I think there was a couple on there for that price. It's a lot of EC. It's an eye-watering amount of EC, and I'll be saving that up for months to come, for other ships, of course. But yeah, I would say that, yeah, as a lockbox premium ship, given that it doesn't have a bridge and there's not much you can actually do with it at the ship's tailor, yeah, I don't think it's worth being called a premium lockbox ship, to be honest with you. It would have made a nice little store ship, a T6 ship in the Zen store, but yeah, not a premium ship. I should imagine you're actually paying for all these effects, the Twizzly effects here, which are, yeah, quite good. Can be quite off-putting as well, by the way. Yeah, and if you're susceptible to motion sickness, yeah, you could quite possibly end up feeling quite ill after flying this at fast speeds. I didn't fly her at a fast speed, but yeah, she's a bit of a handful at fast speeds. But anyway, right. So if you've enjoyed this review, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me, and yeah, give us a like as well, because that always makes my day. And yes, speaking of days, I'll leave you to the rest of yours. So this is the Courier Pilot Raider T6-X, and yeah, until next time, this is JeSter signing off.
I am Locutus of Borg. Resistance is futile.
Welcome home.
We are Borg.
You are individuals. You are small and you think in small terms.
We assimilate species.
From this time forward, you will service us.